Hi everyone, it's Vicky here from Crafty Hem. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I'm going to show you how I made these cute little pizza boxes, and inside it has an accordion mini album that just pulls out like this. So my friend who lives across the road from me has had twin boys a few weeks ago, but I left it a little while so you know she could get settled in at home and get all the visitors out of the way, so then I can go and have snuggles with the boys and then give her these two mini albums. Now I've not known her long. I've only known her a couple of months since she's moved in, so I'm not sure if she's a crafty person or not. So I've left these quite simple, so then she knows, you know, so she doesn't have to have the faff about where to put her photos in flaps and things like that. So that's why I've left it quite simple. So these are the two little mini album pizza style boxes that I've made for her. Now I have put their names on the front, so we've got Oscar James and Elijah Thomas, which I find quite funny because our twin is Thomas James. So it's just quite ironic. Yes, that was Thomas saying hello there. So yeah, I thought these were really adorable. So this one is for Oscar James, and I've just added a sentiment on the front from some little card packs that I have in my stash, and I've just decorated it. And then this one, you open it up, and I've used the Memories and More pack from Stampin' Up, and it was a baby one, but I can't remember what it was called. Absolutely adorable set, and I've just used them to embellish it. And then when you pull these out, you'll find some little words on, like there on the you know, the accordion part. So you can fit 21 3x3 photos in these albums. So that's for Oscar, and then this one is for Elijah. And again, I've just done the same, decorated on the inside and then added some sentiment pieces to the accordion on this one as well. So they are really quick and simple to make. Once you've got everything all cut and prepared, it doesn't take long, and I'll show you how long it's going to take. So we are going to make a girl version today. Okay, so yeah, if you want to know how to make these, then let's get started. So you're going to need a piece of cardstock that measures 9.5 inches by 5 1/4, and we're going to first start scoring on the 5 1/4 inch side, and we're going to score it at 1 inch. Rotate it to the opposite side of where you've done that score line, and we're going to score it at 1 inch again. Then on the 9.5 inch side, we're going to score it at 1 inch, 4 1/4, 5 1/4, and 8 1/2. So now we're going to fold and burnish on our score lines, and you want to use a bone folder for this to get your score lines nice and crisp. Do you like my new mat? Love it! Gorgeous girls. Okay, so now we're going to do some trimming. So what we're going to do is you're just going to cut up these 4 score lines on either side to start with. Okay, so I'll do one side with you and then I'll fast forward the other side. So you're just going to cut up the score line first before we do any notching to our tabs. Okay, and then we're going to just notch the tabs at a slight angle so it looks like that, and then we're also going to just give it a trim. Okay, do the same to this one. and this one. Okay, so then it will look like this. So you're going to do the same process for the opposite side. This is what it looks like when you've done all your trimming. So before we assemble the box, I want to actually decorate the top of the lid and also the inside of the lid, because then that way it will be easier than trying to, you know, apply it all when we've assembled the box. So to decorate the lid, you're going to need a piece of pink cardstock that measures 3 by 3 inches. Then I've got some very vanilla cardstock that measures 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. And then we have a patterned paper that's 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Okay, so we're going to assemble these three together and then add them to our lid. Go the right way, so I'm going to turn it around and then I'm going to stick this one down to my lid. Like so. Okay, and then for these 4 sections here, you're going to cut pieces of patterned paper that measures 3 7/8 by 3 inches, and you're going to need 4 of them, and they're going to go just here. For the top of the box, I have these little cards and also that Memories and More pack from Stampin' Up. These are the little cards that I've used. I can't remember where I got these from, but they were in my stash. And then these were the Stampin' Up ones. So I've just used these to, you know, decorate my box, and then also the stickers as well. So I'll just get them back out. So this piece measures 2 by 2 inches. The very vanilla measures 2 1/8 by 2 1/8, and then the pink piece measures 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. And again, we're going to layer these together. And then you're going to flip it over to the opposite side to where the lid, you know, the lid, inside the lid. And we're going to decorate this piece. So I've got some pink cardstock that measures 3 by 3, and then I've got one of those 2 by 2 cards again, and then I've just cut my very vanilla piece at 2 1/8 by 2 1/8. So this part, how you decorate it, is entirely up to you. I'm just, you know, showing you how I've done it. So you can change your measurements to however you want. So add this little bodysuit. I'm going to add that on here. The other ones I added the elephants, which I absolutely love the elephants, but I haven't got any of them left. So let's have a look. Just thinking if I want to add anything else to that. No, I think I'm going to leave it like that. And then again, we just add the glue to this piece and stick that in. And there we go. So that's the lid, your box decorated on the outside and then on the inside as well. So now we can assemble the box. So we're going to add some glue to the tabs here. And we're just going to do sections at a time. I'm going to fold it so the corners meet and then just press that and hold it in place. And then obviously wipe any glue. And do the same to the opposite side. This box was not my original idea. I actually got this pizza style box from Chicken Scratch here on YouTube. Obviously I just added the Accordian mini album inside my box. So I think she made it to put treats in or something like that, but I altered mine for a mini album. So we're going to do this side before we do this centre piece, because then it'll be easy to explain. Again, folding the sides. And make sure that stays there, and this one as well. Okay, and then we're going to come to this middle section here. So the lid, you just want to fold back like that, and then we're going to add the glue to these two tabs here, and we're going to fold them in like so. Okay, so I'll just add the glue to these tabs here, and then fold them up, but make sure your lid is away. And we're just going to press them together, and then also this one, making sure those corners are lined up. Okay, so I think that's it. And then to make it easier to open the box, we're just going to get a hole punch, and we're just going to punch half a circle at the front of our box. Okay, so there we go. So then when you fold the box up like so, it will fold nicely like that. And then obviously you've got this section here to open your box. So now we're going to go ahead and start making the accordion mini album. So for the accordion album section, you're going to need a piece of cardstock that measures 3 by 3 inches, and this is going to be the bottom of your accordion album. Then you're going to need 10 pieces that measure 3 inches by 3.5 inches. Okay, so I've done 9 already, so I'm going to do the 10th one with you. And to bring in our scoreboard again, okay, and we're going to side at half, like so. Okay, so we get rid of that again, and we're going to fold on that 1/2 inch score line, and we're going to burnish with our bone folder. Then we're going to add some double-sided tape to this 1/2 inch flap here. I'm also going to be using liquid glue for this part as well as the double-sided tape, just to make sure that it's going to stay down. Okay, so like I said, you'll need 10 of them. So to start with, you're going to, I'll start with you, and then obviously I'll fast forward the next bit. So we're going to peel off the backing, and if you want to use liquid glue as well, then you can. So I'm going to add some here. And we're going to get that 3 by 3 inch piece, and we're going to line this fold with the edge of this paper. And it doesn't matter which way you start, which way, it doesn't matter, so it doesn't matter which part of that 3 by 3 card you start on. You've just got to make sure that these two pieces line up together, and once you're happy, you press that down, okay, and press that down. So you've got a little card here, and you want to burnish it with your bone folder. You're going to get your next piece, and you're going to stick this fold down on the left hand side. So whichever you start, so for example, if you start on the right like I did, then you'll stick the next one down on the left hand side, then the next one at the right, and then the next at the left, and so on. Okay, so we're going to peel off the next one. Again, add some glue, and remember to add this fold with the edge of this piece here and stick it on the left hand side, making sure it's all lined up, because that's the most important, that it's all lined up, and stick that down. And so far it should be looking like that. I'll do one more with you. Okay, peel it off, add the glue, so we stuck it on the left hand side, now we're going to stick it on the right hand side. Again, making sure that they are lined up. And press it down. Okay, so that's what it will look like. So you're going to continue doing that until you've added all your pieces. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So this is what it looks like when you've added all 10 pages. Okay, so now this bit is optional. You could add some pattern paper to your accordion album, or you could just add your photos straight onto it. It's entirely up to you. So if you wanted to add your paper, you are going to need 21 pieces of patterned paper that measures 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. So I've got 2 here that I've left, and all I'm going to do is just stick them in with some liquid glue. Again, this is faster, and you can get them onto your album quite quick. So I'll press that down, and then we turn it over and add the next one. And again, just add that one on this side as well. The only place that you don't want to add your pattern paper is the bottom of the accordion. Obviously you want to add it to the top part of that 3 by 3 inch square, but not on the bottom, because this bit is going to glue into our box. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add some glue, and don't be shy about this, you know, you need to make sure that it's going to stay in your box. And we're going to bring the box back in, and we're going to sit it in here, and you want to make sure that you get it quite central. And I'm going to just pop that in, and with you using liquid glue you have that time to move it. So I'm just going to lean it towards me just so I can see if that's central. It looks about right, and I'm going to press that down and carefully lift this section up. You don't want to pull it too hard, because obviously then you're going to pull the bottom out, and then that way you can also see if it's lined up and it looks okay. Just got to go in with my bone folder or ruler, whichever you have, and just press that down. Okay, and there we go. So that's your accordion added to your box. And then I'm just going to go through and add a few stickers. So I've just got some stickers left here, and I'm going to add this one here, and I think I'm going to add it on the bottom here. So this one says cute. Again, this is optional. And then I'm just going to randomly place these throughout the album. So we've got adorable there, and then we've got oops. So if they have a little accident, then we can add that, a photo there. So let's have a look. What else have we got? Let's add one of these here, so then the person could do a bit of journaling. So let's add this one on here. And there we go. So there we go, a quick, easy pizza style box with an accordion mini album inside. So yeah, there we go. So it just pulls out like that, and then you just fold it back in and close the box. And here is the other two that I had made for my friend. So there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please give this video a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And as always, take care and have a lovely day. See you soon, guys. Bye.